If you've been pushing, grinding, trying to manifest your dream life, but feeling blocked or like nothing's landing, you're probably forcing it. And that energy, it repels the very thing you're calling in. In today's video, I'm showing you how to stop forcing and start flowing without losing your fire or momentum with 3 truths about what's keeping you blocked. The third truth is one that you've probably heard a lot about before, but I'll guarantee you're still not doing anything to fix it. And you're going to want to stick around for the bonus magic at the end because I'll be pulling cards to see what energy is ready to meet you when you finally let go. So let's dive in. Hey there, you magical creature, you. Welcome back into This Is What's Next. I'm Mel Morris, empowerment coach, tarot advisor, and your spiritual hype woman. Around here, we mix deep inner work with practical magic to help you stop shrinking, start trusting yourself, and rise into your next level. So if you're done pushing and ready to flow forward in alignment, subscribe and let's do this together. All right, let's get started with truth number 1 about force versus flow. Flow doesn't mean doing nothing, it means doing what's aligned. So let's be real. Some people hear flow and think it means being passive or waiting for the universe to deliver everything wrapped in a glitter bow. You might think it's, I'm telling the universe what I want and I'm writing on a piece of paper and I'm going to sit back and watch TikTok for a while and wonder why it hasn't happened. That's not how it works. No, flow is active, but it's rooted in intuition, alignment, and responsiveness. It's about moving when it's right, resting when it's needed, and trusting your timing. It's not about being lazy. You're not being inconsistent. You're just burnt out from doing things that aren't aligned with your energy. I know for me, when I try to push myself beyond my body telling me it's time to slow down or shutting my mind off, then nothing gets done. I'm just spinning my wheels and wasting time. And you're probably doing the same thing. So here is your quick action tip to stop forcing your energy. Now, this is for my journalers, or you can ask yourself this in the mirror or just out loud. The question is, and this is a longer one, where am I still forcing something just because I think I should, even though it doesn't feel good anymore? Where am I still forcing something just because I think I should, even though it doesn't feel good anymore? It's a good one, right? All right. Truth number 2 about force versus flow. You can't micromanage magic. Now, this one is a little bit personal, okay? I know when you're ambitious, it's easy to try to control every little step, the outcome, the timing, how it lands, how people are going to respond to it. I spend way too much of my energy trying to make things go just right so that I think that I know what people are going to like or not like. But here's the thing. You don't manifest by managing the timeline. You manifest by managing your alignment, okay? Every time you overplan or obsess over the how and the ifs, you pull yourself out of flow and into fear. So here's your quick action tip to shift to flow. Stop asking, how will this work? And start asking, what energy do I want to bring into this? The difference is you checking in with your why you're doing what you're doing, and allowing your reasons to stay involved to come to the surface, right? That's where the magic is. Connecting to the value of why you're even trying to do what you're going to do. So worry less about the time investment and think more about the value investment. Okay? Now, truth number 3 about force versus flow. Letting go creates space for the right thing to land. Now, like I said in the beginning, this one is probably familiar, but still necessary to hear because I bet you're still hanging on to things that you should have let go of a long time ago. Now, think about it. If your hands are full of unhelpful things that you don't need anymore, you don't have room to receive what you do need. Okay. You got to let some of that stuff go. That project, that relationship, that routine, or that story that you're clinging to, if it's no longer serving you, release it. Let it go. Release doesn't mean that you failed. It means that you trust yourself enough to make room for what's important. Okay? Hanging on to things that aren't working for what? For why? Trust that what's meant for you will feel energizing, not exhausting. When you're in your flow with the things that you are aligned with, it happens easily. It won't feel like you have to force it to make it work. Letting go is the most radical form of faith you can practice for yourself. Okay? So, your quick action tip to help you release and move forward is this video that I want you to check out that will show you why you need to let go and how to break free. Pay attention to it. It's deep. Okay? So, let's get into our bonus time and let's pull some cards. I am once again using the Modern Spellcasters Tarot deck. Give her a little shuffle. And this time we're going to be asking, what becomes available when I stop forcing and surrender to flow? What becomes available when I stop forcing and surrender to flow? Let's do that one more time. Uh-oh. Now, a lot of people like those cards that jump out. I'm not one of those people. For me, when I think about connecting to intuition and knowing what's right, those cards that fly out are chaotic, and I don't like to work in chaos. So, unless spirit really calls me to pay attention to those, I'm not one of those flyer fans. Okay, here we go. What becomes available when I stop forcing and surrender to flow? And here we've got the Six of Cups. Six of Cups. Oh, you can't see the bottom there. So, what is available when I stop forcing and surrender to the flow? Like, look how easy breezy this is, right? This is multi generational. This is collaboration and connection and growth that is available emotionally. Cups is the suit of emotion. All these things then become available to you when you allow yourself to be in flow and stop forcing things. This is just like a beautiful spring, summer day where everybody's just enjoying life, right? And this is all about harmony and allowing yourself to be one with your surroundings, right? Just going with that flow. And next up, we've got the Two of Pentacles, and we've seen him before. This is about decision making. This one in particular is really about juggling multiple things, right? So it's trying to keep all these balls in the air when, and even if you look, he's like balancing on this little log and everything. But there's a lot happening around him. There's this like little dog bringing him a sandwich, and there's boats that are, sailing in the distance that he isn't paying any attention to because he's trying to balance himself, balance these things, juggling these two pentacles in the air. And when you're doing that, you are not allowing yourself to flow. That is more of that force energy. So when we think about what you need to surrender, you have to surrender trying to juggle everything, trying to balance everything. Okay. So, what's underneath? Here we've got the Emperor card. And when we think about, again, we think about this underneath card, like what it is that is lying dormant underneath that we need to understand around the situation of what we're trying to connect to. The Emperor card is about trying to be a leader. It's about, I need to lead. I need to lead forcefully. I need to lead with this structure. I need to make sure that people understand what I'm telling them to do and they're doing it in this certain order. And if that's where you are in your life right now, and you're finding that you're getting stuck because you're having to force it, you're having to force people to listen to you or to do what you want them to do, it's because you're not in flow, right? So we're going to come back to this Six of Cups here and remember that flow. Remember that easy breezy energy when you allow yourself to be in flow, right? So, if this message resonated, if you're tired of forcing and ready to finally trust your next step, I'd love to be able to support you more deeply. Feel free to book a session with me and let's uncover what's holding your energy hostage, what's trying to come through, and how to create real forward motion without the burnout, right? So, go ahead and check that link in the bio. And don't forget to subscribe for more tools that are going to help you to flow forward, rise confidently, trust yourself even louder. This week, I want you to drop in the comments, I trust my flow. I trust my flow. Pop that in the comments, lock in this shift that you're ready to make. I don't want you to just type it. I want you to mean it. Move this into your reality. Okay. Make sure to check out the next video to stop playing nice and lead without shrinking. Until next time, release the pressure, hold the vision, and stay magical, y'all.